Welcome and good morning to another edition of the Friday Morning Commute with your host, Rovin Doug. Let's get going, and let me adjust this camera angle because it's a little stinky. There we go, that's better. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. I'm having a interesting day, but we'll see how it goes from there. This week has been exciting, I will say, for the Destiny community and everything else. I'll recap why here in just a second. But first, let us look at what our resident salt dealer has brought for us this week. I put some good stuff for people. I kind of like the names, which unfortunately for sunglasses is all I know is the name. So we'll go ahead and get going. We have the no backup plan gauntlets for Titans. We have the Radiant Dance Machine boots for Hunters. We have the Impossible Machine gauntlets for Warlocks. Dragon's Breath rocket launcher for everyone. This is one of my most favorite rocket launchers, year 1 and year 2, to be honest. Year 1, I really liked the solar ball. It was fun to try to see where you could get the solar sphere to plant. And year 2, it's a lot of fun because of the pool of flames that, makes this weapon more true to its namesake of Dragon's Breath. It's a great visual effect. It's a lot of fun. The thing with AIs is they will avoid AoE damage, so if you hit a group of enemies, they're going to spread away from it, but the visual effect is just so much fun, so interesting. A lot of people are like, you like the Dragon's Breath? Come on, man. I'm like, it's fun. It's just a fun gun. And then we have the Legacy Exotic Primary Weapon Engram for everyone. Remember, Legacy Engrams are year 1 only, weighted for year 1 gear. It'll be interesting to see if there's a different level of year 2 Legacy Engrams whenever we hit year 3, or if they'll stay under the moniker Legacy and pardon me, and have maybe a TTK symbol or something. In any case, don't expect them to give you a year 2 exotic unless you get a year 1 that has a year 2 equivalent and have the legendary marks to upgrade it. Now, with that being said, we'll switch over to the This Week at Bungie segment. And this week's post gave us a little bit more insight into the realm of Bungie as a whole. We got to see how passionate they are for Bungie Day and how that kind of spills over to the community. We got to see a recap of the Cosmodrome Winter Tour. Subtle hint, Galar Wing is real. Subtle hint over. It was a lot of fun. I didn't get to watch it live, but I went back and watched the replay, and it was very enjoyable. They literally played the Galar Wing trailer 3 times. They opened with the Galar Wing trailer. They talked for about 30 seconds, and then rolled the Galar Wing trailer again. This is how hyped they are for the Sparrow. Then they talked about the Sparrow design, which was really neat, really nifty. Then we got the tour, saw some of the carnage. The Devil Splicers are wreaking on the Cosmodrome as winter has fallen. It's nice to see them update the world. I can only imagine what some of the other world maps are going to look like now that they've been now that time has passed. It's been a significant amount of time between our first awakening as Guardians and when the Devil Splicers beckon us to the Plague Lands. And I'm really excited to see in the game how this translates in the world art. So We got to see some of that. Got to see some of the new enemies, some of the new enemy tactics, some of the new enemy design. It was really nice. We got to see some cool weapons. By the way, some of those shotguns look sick. And then we also got some snippets of information, screenshot of light level being like 355. We saw a developer build, which was really, really nifty. As a developer, seeing a incomplete product being showcased for the public gives me excitement, because they're pulling back that proverbial curtain to say, hey, here's what we're working on. You're gonna love it. Here's just a little taste to keep you intrigued until September. And I think they're doing it tastefully in a way that shows that perhaps they've learned from The Taken King, where, as a few people pointed out that I'm in the circles that I'm a part of, they released a lot of information about The Taken King before Taken King launched. So we knew essentially what to do. And I think that's really, as much as it was enjoyed, it was really been a detriment to Year 2 as a whole, because we weren't able to take the time to explore. We essentially had everything on a hit point A, hit point B on a map. We do it, we're done. And that makes things hard. Makes things really hard. Now, with this said, the next interaction with Bungie over a streaming setting will be from Gamescom in Germany in August. This will be exciting because they're going to open up their stage to members of the community that are at Gamescom to give a personal video, record a personal video about what Destiny means to them. And I was lucky enough, or do I say blessed enough, to be in Guardian Outpost's channel yesterday, right before the streamer spotlight. So I got to see the streamer spotlight with Grumpy Drunken One, and just the acknowledgement of this community being such a positive community from someone who came from the world of first-person shooters was really uplifting, in the sense that as a member of the Destiny community, you and I are making an impact on the world that other directories aren't. And it's just really exciting, makes me really happy. We're going to see some awesome things come out of this directory. I'm excited to see where we go through the life of the franchise. And with all that said, I'm sure there's still great things to come. Now, again, this week the special activity is Iron Banner, the Iron Banana, or the Salty Banana, as some people would say. It's been controlled this week. I haven't heard too much. Some people are enjoying it, as always. Some people are not enjoying it, as always. Again, I wouldn't really worry about Iron Banner until the weekend, especially if you've already got your bounties done, in the sense of your week-longs, a couple daily bounties. Log on long enough to get those done each day. Get the weekly bounties, but do not use them. And, pop them on Sunday or Monday, and then you'll be at rank 5 in no time. A little bit of grinding afterwards, but that's about it. Make sure you get bounties on all your characters done. We do have the sniper rifle and the Pulse Rifle, the Wailorian's March, and the Nerwin's Mercy, if I remember that correctly. So, we will see what the end of Iron Banner brings for us. I want to say that this is potentially the last, if not the one before the last Iron Banner that we will receive before Rise of Iron releases. So this will be very exciting. Now, I'm here at the office, so once more we'll go over the salt that Xur has brought us, our Xurios. We have the no backup plans for Titans. We have the Radiant Dance Machines for Hunters, the Impossible Machines for Warlocks, Dragon's Breath for everyone, and the Legacy Primary Weapon Exotic Engram for everyone looking for a Year 1 exotic. Remember, these Year 1 exotics these Legacy Engrams do not give you a Year 2 exotic unless you get a Year 1 that has a Year 2 equivalent and purchase it with Legendary Marks. Again, my name is Rovan Doug. This is the Friday Morning Commute. I hope you guys have had a blast. I have a blast filming it. As always, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, all of those social media. I can be found under the same username, Rovan Doug. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful time. I will see y'all, Starside Guardians. Bye.